Good morning, children. Today, let us to begin one more history lesson, that is women, caste, and reform. Actually, children, 200 years ago, children were married when they were so young, and both Hindu and Muslim men could marry more than one wife. Satya system was practiced. Satya system in the sense burning themselves on the funeral pyre of their husbands was called as sati. Women's right to property was restricted, means women not had any share in their property, and most women not got education. Differences in gender was followed. Caste class system was also followed in earlier period. Gender giving more importance to male child, whereas the girl child was neglected. Untouchables caste system too was followed very strictly. Even in some areas till today we can see caste system. Untouchables were not at all allowed to enter the temples, draw water from the wells which were used by the upper caste, or even bath in ponds where upper castes bathed. Actually, these people were seen as inferior human beings working towards the changes. So finally, as time passed, some of the people they thought that they are too human beings, they too have right to lead their life as the rest of the people are leading. So some of the changes were brought. The Indian reformers initiated social changes in the society. One such reformer was Rajaram Mohan Roy. I think you may have heard his name. And he founded an association called as Brahmo Sabha. Later on, the same association came to be known as Brahma Samaj, and it is founded in Calcutta. Rajaram Mohan Roy was keen to spread the knowledge of Western education in the country and bring about greater freedom and equality for women. Changing the life of widows. In earlier, the condition of widows was horrible. They were tortured by their husband's family and they haven't got any of the facilities. Even they were not allowed to roam out of their houses commonly. Rajaram Mohan Roy began his campaign against the practice of sati. Many British officials had also begun to criticize Indian traditions and customs. In the year of 1829, finally sati was banned. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, he used the ancient texts, books to suggest that widows could remarry. His suggestion was adopted by British officials and a law was passed in the year of 1856 permitting widow remarriage. In the north, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, he founded the reform association called Arya Samaj, and it also supported widow remarriage. Girls begin going to school. Earlier, education was not given to girls for most of the girls. Many of the reformers felt that education for girls was necessary in order to improve the condition of women. In aristocratic Muslim households in North India, women learned to read Quran in Arabic. Reformers such as Mumtaz Ali reinterpreted verses from the Quran to argue for women's education. Women write about women. Muslim women like the Begums of Bhopal founded a primary school for girls at Aligarh. Similarly, Begum Ruqayya Shekhawat Hussain started school for Muslim girls in Patna and Calcutta. By the 1880s, Indian women began entering universities. Tarabai Shinde a woman educated at home at Pune, published a book called Stri Purusha Tulana. It means a comparison between men and women, criticizing the social differences between men and women. Pandita Ramabai, a great scholar of Sanskrit, she felt that Hinduism was oppressive towards women and wrote a book about the miserable lives of upper caste Hindu women. She founded a widow's home at Pune to provide shelter. Here, women were trained so that they could support themselves economically. In the 20th century, leaders such as Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose lent their support to demands for greater equality and freedom for women. Okay, children, I'll continue this in next part. Good day.